All right, everyone, get ready, because today we're going to do something a little different.
Different how?
Well, we're still diving deep, don't you worry. But this time, it's like we're starting with the grand finale and working our way back through the story.
Intriguing. Huh, tell me more.
So we've got Josefina, and the source material gives us this supercharged moment. We're talking twin flame, soulmate level encounter. At 14, at this place called the Nacht Diner. Very atmospheric, right? She meets Theodore. But to really grasp the weight of this, we got to rewind, go back to the beginning.
Ah, setting the stage. I like it. So where does Josefina's story begin?
New York City. She's an only child, small apartment, the whole bit. Bustling city, but she's described as a loner, finds comfort in her own world. Do you ever feel that way? Like the world's a symphony, but you're content listening to a single instrument?
Oh, absolutely. Especially as a child, that sense of solitude amidst chaos. It shapes you. And for an only child, it makes you wonder, did that solitude nurture her inner world? Maybe even sparked a love for escaping into books?
Which she definitely did. Books become her escape, right? But then, around 10 years old, things take a turn. Her mom was expecting a little brother for Josefina, but stillbirth. Heartbreaking.
Oh gosh, can't imagine what that does to a family, especially at such a young age.
And it really hits her mom hard. Depth depression. And as if that wasn't enough for a young girl to process, her dad. Well, he leaves. Moves to, you guessed it,
On
Rheinfelden.
Rheinfelden already, so that connection was there from the start.
Exactly. But here's the thing. He keeps writing letters to Josefina's mom. She sends them, he replies.
Oh.
Keeps that thread, however thin, intact.
That's fascinating. Almost contradicts the image of a father abandoning his family. Makes you wonder what was going through his mind. Guilt, regret. Maybe he just couldn't process the grief either.
Right. And Josefina's right there, growing up with all this. Loss of a sibling she never met, her mom's grief, and her dad, both absent and present through those letters. Heavy stuff.
Profoundly impactful, I'd say. These early experiences, they become the lens through which we view relationships, love, even loss.
And so years pass. Josefina loses herself in books, right? Maybe finding comfort, answers in those fictional worlds. Then, at 14, her mom makes a decision. They move to Rheinfelden.
I'm almost tempted to say it was inevitable. Like those letters filled with details about Rheinfelden planted a seed in her mind, this pull towards the unknown, towards her father.
Whatever the reason, Rheinfelden they go. And guess where they end up? The Nacht Diner. Josefina, Theodore, boom. Fateful meeting.
It's like all those years, all those experiences led to this very moment. The solitary childhood, the family tragedy, the escape into literature, and this almost magnetic pull towards Rheinfelden. It all makes this encounter with Theodore even more significant, wouldn't you say?
100%. And it makes you wonder, what does this meeting mean for Josefina?
Yeah.
Will it be a source of healing, a chance to rewrite the narrative, or will the weight of her past create unforeseen obstacles?
The age-old question, isn't it? Fate, destiny, free will. How much is predetermined and how much is shaped by the choices we make?
And that's what makes Josefina's story so captivating. We've just scratched the surface, laid the groundwork. Who knows what twists and turns await us in the chapters to come? But one thing's for sure, it's going to be one heck of a ride.
I, for one, am buckled in and ready for the journey.
Me too. And for everyone listening, keep those questions in mind. Because as we unravel more of Josefina's story, we might just find those answers together.